Let's take a close look at this pistol right here. This is a Beretta 92FS, made in Italy. It's got a Jarvis rebarrel on it. When I first got it, it was less than perfectly accurate. So I sent it away to Jarvis, and the Jarvis barrel really seems to have helped it. It doesn't have anything else, no trigger job, no nothing. It's just stock except for that Jarvis barrel. Now, what do I think about it? Let's shoot it first. So I can guess what you're thinking. You're thinking, why is he not using his normal 22 pistols or his 1911s? Why is he shooting a 9mm today? The answer is behind me. I shoot with the marvelous Carmel Gun Club in Central California, and they shoot with on the Monterey County Swiss Rifle Club range. There it is. And it's a beautiful, marvelous, just literally a pretty place. One of the oldest ranges in the United States. And the interesting thing is that every month they have something different, and they actually shoot genuine, real, authentic Swiss competitions. So next week, I guess a couple of days from now, they're going to be shooting Swiss competition with 9mm pistols, which will include to me, the epitome, the best possible 9mm service pistol, which is the SIG 210. Unbeatable. Unfortunately, I don't have one, and I can't get one in California without spending $4,000. So my score may not count, but I'm still going to compete with a 9mm using that Beretta. The other thing is they're going to shoot K98Ks, yeah, right. They're going to shoot K31s, Swiss K31s, and they're going to shoot those out to 300 meters. Those are their service rifles from World War II. So today, though, just the 9mm, so let's get on with it. Okay, well, as I struggle with my 50-yard match shooting, I'm just shooting factory ball here, and it seems to be adequate. I'm sure that if you wanted to match handle it for this gun, it would actually pay off to some degree. The other thing is that I'm a 1911 guy, 69-year-old 1911 guy. It's what I grew up with, it's what I know. And this was a big thing in the Marine Corps when they replaced it. The Marine Corps guns obviously aren't nickel colored. Aluminum frames. They had some problems with them because they were shooting submachine gun out of them. Submachine gun ammo out of them. Yeah, there you go. And cracking slides. They had a couple of unfortunate incidents, but I don't recall anybody really getting injured. One of the things that got me was when I was participating as a reservist in the Gulf War, in which I did nothing except carry a briefcase for a general. Our 1911s were reissued and our Berettas were recalled because of those broken slides. And I can remember picking my well-worn 1911 out of a box and getting a baggie of TZZ Israeli ammo to replace that Beretta. Actually, I think it turned out to be a pretty good pistol. after they made some changes and tweaked it up a bit, it turned out to be fine. What the Marine Corps discovered in the War on Terror is that any pistol is inadequate compared with any rifle. And any pistol is all about where you place the shot. Last year, I believe it was, a renowned, famous guide, hunting guide in Alaska, killed a grizzly bear with a 9mm pistol. And I have seen people drop large pigs with 9mm. You could theoretically drop large pigs with a 22 if you hit them right. So as for the 9mm and controversy versus the 45, I'm just a dinosaur. I prefer the trigger pull on the 1911, and I prefer the 1911 cartridge. It gives me a little emotional comfort. But the statistics indicate that in reality, it's shot placement. If you remember Bill Jordan, the no second place winner author and the genuine veteran of a bunch of gunfights, he was a 38 special kind of guy because he believed in bullet placement more than he believed in power. And so that's where the 9mm is for me. I prefer the 1911 trigger pull. This seems to be a fine pistol, but I'm not used to that long trigger pull. So, no complaints, no malfunctions, ball shoots great. I need to work on my shooting. Let's shoot some rapid fire, or a match rapid fire. It's not as fast as some of the action guys will shoot. Okay, aiming center mass, aiming right there. There it is. That's what rapid can do at 25 yards with the Beretta. Yeah, pretty decent for me. I need to work on my trigger control, don't I? Okay, having spent some time researching long-distance pistol shooting and having been present at some heroic moments and having talked to some genuine combat heroes, I have to say that shooting a pistol at 100 yards in a self-defense situation is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Self-defense or on the ranch, but the surprising thing is that it happens. It happens. It's not a non-event. It does happen. Of course, somebody's going to quote in the comment section of this video that, 95% of shootings happen at 5 yards or less, and that's completely true. But especially in the military, where you might be in the field, I have known of times when people shot 100 yards or farther with a pistol, and it has worked. So it doesn't hurt to have the skill. The old mantra we had was shoot at the chin and the shot drops in. So that's what I'm going to do today with this Beretta 92FS. Don't hold your breath, dudes. Oh my. Let's go take a look, shall we? 100 yards. Okay, 100 yards with a Beretta 92FS, two-handed, offhand. And I did not have a chin to aim at, so I aimed at this. I put the side picture right here, right there. And what I got was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, aim at the chin, shot drops in. And that's precisely what happened to me. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, at 100 yards, every single one of those shots is perfect gold. "200 yards. Here at the Carmel Gun Club, we actually do such absurd things. And yes, people have done it in the field. Oh, high on that one. Ah, yeah, 200 yards. Love it. Okay, some final comments on this gun. High capacity in states other than California. Very nice. I like the safety. I usually, when I have a gun in the field, it's usually in condition 3 because you can't have an accidental discharge, and I've never regretted that. I've never regretted having a gun in condition 3. But if you have to have a chambered round, a nice positive safety like that seems attractive to me. Compared to the plastic guns, the trigger pull, I'm a 1911 guy, but the trigger pull is long and slow, but it's nothing as tough as the plastic guns. So I'd have to vote for it. All in all, is there an advantage to the more modern plastic guns? I'd have to say no. I'd have to say this is perfectly good, perfectly acceptable. One of these in used good condition would be a fine pistol for even most competition. So after about 4,000 rounds of shooting this gun and about 85 rounds today, I'd have to give it my thumbs up.